Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is Father's Day, so I woke up super early to fix Blue breakfast in bed. I found a new pancake recipe I'm going to try out. I have never made pancakes from scratch before, so here goes nothing. You're going to start with 1 cup of milk in a large mixing bowl. And 1/2 cup of sour cream. And then I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of sugar. And next I'm going to add in 2 eggs. And I'm just going to whisk this together. And I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of flour. Two teaspoons of baking soda. I'm going to whisk this together and then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And once I get all this mixed together, we are ready to start cooking. I've just got some melted butter in my pan here, and I'm using a ladle to scoop out the pancake batter. This recipe ended up making about 8 big fluffy pancakes. I decided to fry up some apples for Blue too. He loves apple pie, and I had some green apples on hand, so that's what this is. And I made sure to add some of the cinnamon sugar on top. And I was kind of in a hurry. I had to do this all before Cortland woke up. So I just grabbed a frozen hash brown and seasoned it with some seasoned salt. And then fried him an egg. And the very first thing I started with this morning was putting the bacon in the oven. We love crispy bacon. So the oven is the best way to do it, so I already had that ready to go. And then I'm just adding in some syrup. I always like to pour our syrup in this little pitcher and heat it up in the microwave so it's warm. And then there were lots of dishes to do. Once I got the dishwasher started, I decided to come outside and pick some fresh flowers to put on the tray just to make him feel like he was in a fancy hotel or something, a bed and breakfast. So I started with some fresh lavender, and this smells so good. I wish you could smell through the screen. And now I'm in our backyard. My rose bushes back here are blooming like crazy. and it's a little hard for me to cut roses with one hand and not get cut by the thorns. And then I had to make a cup of coffee in this cute little mug. It says Cortland's Daddy. It's perfect for Father's Day. My friend got me and Blue these mugs for my baby shower. I love them so much. And right before I went outside to pick the flowers, I put the food back in the oven on warm just so it would still be hot. Nobody wants to eat cold eggs for breakfast. That's the worst. And I don't know about y'all, but I love adding powdered sugar to pancakes. They taste so good with a little sugar on top. I had to be so careful opening the door with this tray. I was so nervous, but I made it. Surprise! Happy Father's Day! Cortland, say Happy Father's Day. Oh, kisses. Cortland loves his daddy, and we are so happy to have him. Say Happy Father's Day. Say Happy Father's Day. Yeah. Daddy. Happy Father's Day. Say I love you. Yeah, good job. Say thanks for everything you do for us. We're lucky to have you. Yeah. Cortland.
You all doing in here?
Nothing.
Oh my God.
I saw this idea on Pinterest and I thought it was so cute and perfect for Blue since he does excavation.
Gotta get some presents. What do you got here, Bubs? Well, Mama's Traco. Happy first Father's Day. Thanks for building me up to be strong like you. I really dig my daddy. Portland Blue. Thank you, Bubby. That's your foot. What else we got? Dad's Carhartt stuff. Kentucky shirt.
The back.
Big Blue Nation. That's right.
Hello friends, it's been a little bit. Today's Father's Day, so I thought I would make a video just to document Blue's first Father's Day and show you all some Facebook Marketplace finds that we've picked up lately. And we're actually doing a couple of DIYs just like we did on Mother's Day, so I can't wait to show you all. Please excuse my hair, it is a hot day here in Kentucky, so I just didn't even want to straighten it or curl it. But let me go out front on the front porch. I'm going to show you all the DIY I did, and then you'll know what I'm getting ready to work on. I'm on our front porch, and we decided last week, I guess, or maybe the week before, I came up with this idea to hang the wagon wheel. That way it won't be just tucked in a corner on the porch, and I felt like we needed to do something better with it. Plus Cortland's mobile, so he can pull it down, and it just wasn't working out. So I asked Blue if we could turn it into a chandelier, and he made it happen. So we're gonna make another one of these for our back deck to hang over the table. But I love this. It looks so pretty at nighttime. And I guess while we're out here, I'll show you. I kind of switched up our porch just a little bit. And all the flowers are blooming. This was a spur of the moment flower bed. That's why there's dirt and it doesn't look the best, but hanging baskets are still doing pretty good. I did add some red into these flowers for the 4th of July. That's Oakley's football. And then I just stuck roses in there and they're falling off, so I'm gonna take that down. But look at my roses. My little coral one from Mother's Day is starting to bloom. Or I guess it's kind of orange, but how pretty. So I'm in the garage now with Blue, and I'll show you what we're working on. There's a fan out here, so it might be loud, but can't wait for you to see this. Alright, so we got this table on Facebook Marketplace for $25, and Blue made a new tabletop for it using tongue and groove, and the original table was really thin, you can see here. And what was the wood called, Blue?
Pressed wood.
Yeah, it was a pressed wood. It kind of was raised up in a little spot right here where water had been on it. But the reason I liked this table was because I love the legs. I think they kind of look like antique spindles. And then when we first got it, there was a big gap here on both sides where the leaf was. So Blue put some boards on both sides to cover that up. And then he's taking wood filler and filling in all these gaps and kind of making this all one piece. And then I'm gonna stain and paint, and it's gonna look so good. I wanted a wood table for our back porch. Eventually it's gonna be covered, or it already is covered. Eventually it's gonna be screened in, hopefully very soon. We've already got the appointment for it, so I just wanted a table that would look a little nicer. And this one was so cheap. And then we got these chairs from Amazon. They're metal. And I'm gonna paint the legs to match these. So they'll be white with black distressing. You get a set of 4 chairs for like $100. So that was a good deal. I think those will look much nicer. And then over here, it's gonna get really loud because it's next to the fan. But how pretty is this antique old wooden mantle? I'm gonna put this on the back deck too, under the TV. That way I can still have some plants and Cortland won't be able to get in them and eat dirt. I'm so excited. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Me and Blue love working on DIY projects together, so that's what we did. On Mother's Day, we painted the front door, and now we're working on stuff for the back deck. And Cortland's first birthday is this coming Saturday, so I want to have our deck done before then with the new table and chairs and hopefully the chandelier. So I'm gonna get the other wagon wheel and the supplies I need, and we'll start working on that too. So I'm here on my back deck and our table and chairs are gone. It looks so much bigger. I got rid of the planters that were stacked there that looked like a barrel. Our bench is on the front porch, which you saw when I showed you the other chandelier. This grill is gonna be in Blue's shop eventually, but we'll probably put it in the garage. So we'll get the mantle right there, and we're going to do a pallet sectional right here. We've got so many pallets from where Blue's building his shop, so that's the plan for that area. I'm gonna scoot this table about, I don't know if you can tell, the chandelier is gonna hang in the center here, and the table will be right in the middle. I haven't decided if I want to do long ways or sideways. I'm probably going to get rid of the rug. I don't know. I really want a neutral so it'll match, and I don't know. I'm just leaning towards neutrals lately. So I don't know if I'll keep the rug or not. Okay, so to start, I've already wrapped the garland around the wagon wheel. And the supplies you'll need are some twine or rope, wire cutters, some wire, and a measuring tape. Also need something in a circle shape like a key ring or a washer, and a hook to hang it from the ceiling. You'll take your measuring tape and decide how far down you want your chandelier to hang, and then take your wire, cut it to that size, and just wrap it around the wagon wheel. Next, take your twine and start tying it around the wire on the wagon wheel. I just tied mine in knots. That way I didn't have to use a hot glue gun or anything to secure it. And then I tuck the little stray piece and wrap the twine around as I go up to hide the little stray. And you're just going to repeat this until you get the twine all the way to the top. And here's where the key ring comes in handy. You're gonna take the loose ends of the wire at the top and wrap them around the key ring or whatever you're using. Blue and I are actually using just a piece of wire wrapped in a circle because we didn't have a key ring, but the first chandelier we did on the front porch, that's what we did. And then you're just gonna take your wire cutters and get any of that extra wire off, And then as you can see, Blue is kind of tucking it and making sure that it's really secure so it won't stick out or anything. I noticed I didn't have enough twine to make this as thick as I wanted, so I kind of stretched it, as you can see. But once you get to the end, you're gonna use your wire cutters and kind of wrap it around the key ring, and then you're gonna tie knots again and tuck it when you do the next string, and I'm just gonna repeat this until I have all the wire covered up. So this is how I want it to look. I've ordered more of this twine from Amazon, so I'll be going back and doing all the others to be just like this. I think it'll look much nicer and it'll look more like rope. We found these chairs on Amazon. I'll be sure to link them below. They're so affordable, comes in a set of 4, and we really love them. They look so nice. It's raining, but we're still working. Blue just sanded all the sides, and he kind of put a round edge all the way around. So I just went over it with a dry rag, and I'm about to put the stain on. I gotta hurry before Cortland wakes up. This is what I'm using. This is the same stain we did our kitchen table. And I think it'll be a close match to the mantle. All right, I got the stain done. Now I'm gonna paint the rest white. Cortland is awake. So, I think we're gonna wait on doing the black distressing because I don't have any black paint on hand. And then I ran out of twine for the chandelier, so I've already done an Amazon order. So, let's go on and start painting. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but we actually flipped my rug over. So this is the bottom of the rug. We went around, or Blue went around and stapled it to the deck floor so it won't slide or anything. But I love the way this looks. It looks neutral, and I don't think you can tell that it is just a rug flipped upside down. Or at least I hope not, but I like it. This is a little sneak peek of our porch. Here's the table. Looks really good. Way different than before. The chandelier, I ran out of twine, but it's gonna be about that thick when I'm finished. I ordered more. I also ordered some like chandelier crystals to hang from it, and some beaded garland, and some battery operated like cafe lights. So you'll have to come back to see that. And then that obviously isn't gonna stay here, but I've got the mantle over here. I used leftover peel and stick tile from Hobby Lobby. Just like the one in our bedroom, I had extra, and I did use double-sided tape that we already had just to make sure it sticks very good and it'll be able to be out here in the weather. And then, you know, we flipped the rug over. It looks so much better, this neutral color with everything. And then I added this blanket my granny gave me. It's antique. It's got some tears and stains on it, So I just decided to bring it out here and fold it to make a cushion, put some pillows, and that is the porch. And then obviously we didn't get the little sectional project done. That's gonna take a while, but it'll be like an L shape through here. So y'all will have to come back if you wanna see that. But I love this project so much. And now I'm gonna go cook Blue his Father's Day dinner. All right, I'm making homemade cheddar bay biscuits and crab legs and shrimp, Blue's favorite, for Father's Day, and then we'll have dinner on our back deck. Right, we've got crab legs, balsamic vinaigrette glazed, maple glazed with bacon, Brussels sprouts, shrimp scampi, loaded baked potato, and sauteed mushrooms, and then the cheddar bay biscuits are out there already. Oh yeah, and this Cajun garlic butter. So we'll see what he thinks. He's out there eating his cheddar bay biscuits.
What in the world? Hell yeah. Dang.
There's our special sauce.
That's the special butter?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Love you, baby.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go on and end this now so I can eat too. I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to come back to see the finished chandelier and hopefully the sectional made out of pallets. That would be great.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the different types of dads. We are so glad to have you all in our lives, and we'll see you next time. Bye.